Okay, now that the students are warmed up and loose and relaxed, we've sung some songs, we read a book. Now it's time to get into today's topic, the topic of the day. I'll talk in a later section of this course about how to choose topics, but for now, let's say today's topic is shapes. Okay, so I might sit the students down and I might pull out some shapes, maybe show like this. Pull out some shapes flashcards, show them like this. And maybe one time I'll go through, let's say this is the first time I'm introducing the shapes to them. I might just go through like this. They might know some of them. Sometimes even beginner students, you might be surprised. Maybe they watch English shows at home, or they go to other English classes, or they've been to other English classes. And I might be like, what's this? If nobody answers, then I'll say circle, or they might say in their native language, and then maybe slowly like this. Triangle, yeah, that's right, if they get it right. Okay, what shape is it? What shape is it? A square, great job. So I'll go through all the flashcards like that, and then maybe I'll start at the beginning, and I'll have the students repeat after me like this. I'll say circle, circle, triangle, triangle, square, square, okay? And ideally you want the students to repeat after you. However, don't force them. Remember, the students will start to speak in English when they're ready. Now, if it's the first week of teaching the topic, you might just teach the vocabulary word depending on the level of your students, but you could also teach it's a square. Right? It's a square. And the question, what shape is it? It's a square. Okay? But starting out, I generally just teach either it's a square or square, and then I ask the questions. Remember, we're teaching preschool children, very young children, so I might say, what shape is it? And the students will probably answer heart, and then I can say, that's right, it's a heart. Great job. Okay, so that's introducing the flashcards. Now, after we've introduced the flashcards and we have some more time in our class, we might want to make a circle and have what I call circle time. So, you have all the students stand up, and this works best in classes with students from maybe 3 to 30 students. Getting around 30 or more can be hard to control, especially if they're young. And I recommend this from age 4 and up, because younger than that, it can be hard to get the kids in a circle. Unless, of course, you have a small group, maybe 3 or 4, 5, 6 kids. Okay, so you get the kids in a circle, and what I generally do is we hold hands, we're in a circle, and I might do some fun things like jump, 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 shake, 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 up, 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 and sit down. And now we're seated on the floor in a big circle. And if I have a ball, we might pass the ball around. And I'll pass to the first student next to me, and I'll say, okay, we're going to count from 1 to 10, passing the ball around. So I'll pass the ball to the student next to me. I'll say 1. And the next student says 2 and passes along. If you have more than 10 students, you can just start at 1 again. Of course, you might have to help some students. Some students won't know what to do, especially if it's the first time doing it. You're going to really have to assist and help. Next, I would maybe, again, we're talking about the topic of the day, I would maybe take a flashcard, let's say the heart, and I'll say heart, heart. And show to all the students, heart, heart. Or if you're ready for the next stage, it's a heart. Okay? And then I pass it to the student next to me again, and I say, look at the student, I say heart. And then they take it, and then they look at the next student, they say heart. So you're passing the card around the class. This serves a few purposes. One, you can have a little individual attention on each student. You can hear how they're pronouncing, and if necessary, help them. But don't push too much with the pronunciation, especially at the beginning. But if they say wrong pronunciation, you can say heart, just kind of reinforce. if you have 10 students and you're passing the heart flashcard around the circle, they're going to hear the word heart at least 10 times. So you're reinforcing the vocabulary, it's speaking practice, it's listening practice. Okay, so after I do that with maybe the heart, the square, the triangle, I only would do a few of the cards or the vocabulary words because the kids might get restless if you do too many. Then we can put the cards on the floor in front, and I might play a simple touch game where I say, okay, to one of the students, Sally, touch the triangle card, and she has to find the triangle card and touch it. And then maybe the next student, Bobby, touch the heart card, and then he's got to find the heart card and touch it. Okay, I'm going to go over some more games later. In the next section, we're going to talk about games to do. But basic idea when you're teaching the new topic, introduce the topic with some drills, some easy drills, and then find some ways to practice the vocabulary with your students. Maybe a little quiz, maybe a circle time where you're passing around the cards for them to say. I also want to mention, of course, that a great way to teach and reinforce the topic vocabulary is with a song. Of course, with a song. I make songs, so I love using songs. You don't have to use a song. Songs are a great way to reinforce and teach vocabulary. So for example, today, if today's topic was shapes, then I might use the Dream English Shape song. A circle, a triangle, a square, a heart. Can you see a circle? Yes, I can. Can you see a circle? Yes, I can. I'll put the information on how to find that song in the info to this section. Okay, so maybe after you've introduced the vocabulary, you can teach the vocabulary to the song using the flashcards. Then you can sing the song with the students, then maybe get into the circle time that we talked about.